Okay, here we have a 2001 Yamaha V-Max muscle bike that I am putting up for sale. You can see here that the bike does not have its stock carburation. It has 4 Kind flat side carbs, custom made for me by Joe up at UFO Performance Parts. No air filters on this guy, but I do have a set of filter socks that I keep over the intakes whenever they're running. So far, I've had absolutely no problems, and Mr. Joe Cornell has been in the business for many years. Has not had any issues out of this type of bike. It is not your typical street performance machine. This is extremely loud and extremely powerful, but for anybody out there that loves muscle bikes, this is what we get them for. You'll notice that the bike is pretty much stock in appearance with the exception of progressive shocks, 11.5 inches in the back, and another performance part from UFO, the Quadzilla 4x2x4 exhaust. I'll let you hear that sound here in a second. As you can see, the bike is in immaculate condition. Absolutely nothing wrong with it at all whatsoever. You probably noticed the custom machined rear wheel. That supports a 180mm Avon Storm radial, as opposed to the 150mm bias ply tire that normally comes on these things. It gives me a lot better traction, a lot better stability at high speed, and it just looks a whole lot nicer. You'll also notice that I switched out the front tire with an Avon Storm ST as well. Looks a lot better, rides a lot better. The only thing I've done to the front suspension is stiffened up the springs a little bit, makes it a little bit better handling at high speeds, which is, very important for this type of machine. And without further ado, I think I'll go ahead and get to the most important part of any motorcycle video. Hopefully the camera speakers can handle it. Can the camera speakers? Hopefully. Okay, so if you can still hear me, you'll notice that the bike does not sound like a bike so much as it sounds like a very large car. The noise level on it's somewhere around 90 decibels when you're just sitting here. It's definitely definitely not a neighborhood bike, but that's part of the appeal. You'll notice the metallic sounds coming from the slides on the carburetors there. I know for any gearhead, that's a very pleasant noise. And you can also see my fiance is in the house, plugging her ears as we speak while the neighbors call the police. And that is why you should purchase this bike. Thank you.